everyone, this is Lilith with another video for Altanu, and today I'm going to be sharing a layout I created with the speech bubble set, and I also used the handmade tag set as well as some of my favorites like the half-tone star set. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut out the 6 speech bubbles, and I really like the shape of these and I want them to be the highlight of my layout, but they are a little bit plain. They're just in white cardstock, so I'm going to add some stamps and some color to them. So I'm going to use this pretty dainty little flower stamp set from the handmade tag set, and I'm going to stamp this all over the speech bubbles, and then later on I will color them in with my alcohol markers from Altanu. Now for the coloring I used some green shades, I used Forest Glades, a frayed leaf and evergreen, and then I also used a grey for the background, which is morning frost, and then for the yellows I picked out warm sunshine, mango smoothie, and buttercream. So I'll just let you have a look at how I color them in, sorry, and then I'll be back with you in a minute. So once I have finished coloring in the image, I did add some background color using some morning mist. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to film that, but I used a solid background for 3 of the shapes, and then I did a stipple, a kind of a dot effect on the other 3. Now I did want to add more color to my layout, so I'm just going to use some of those lovely half-tone stars and stamp 3 different sizes onto some white cardstock. And once those images are stamped on there, I'm just going to cut them out with the coordinating dies. These are stamps I use over and over again, and they are perfect for scrapbooking. I did want to add more contrast, so I'm going to use some permanent black ink and stamp some fun sentiments onto the stars themselves. Now one of the sentiments is a little bit too large for the smallest star, so I'm just going to partly stamp that twice so that the whole image is on there, but I'm going to stamp the first 2 words at the top and then just mask off the rest and then stamp the other 2. This is something which you can do a lot, and if your image is too small you can still use the stamp, but just stamp it double by masking off part of the stamp. Now I'm going to arrange all my speech bubbles and my stars where I want them to be, and I can start working on my title. Now once again I had a little bit of trouble filming it, so you won't see the whole finished title on there, but you can see it on the finished images. So I'm going to use the stamp "You Are My Lucky Star," but I have got 4 stars, which you can see them in the photo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-stamp the word star beneath and then add an S, all using the same stamp and just using a little bit of marking. Now what I forgot to show you on here was that I'm going to cross out the first star, and I'm also going to add a little alphabet sticker which says 4, and pop that just in front of the word stars. Now all I'm going to do now is pop all of my speech bubbles onto some foam dots, and then I will also add a little bit more green onto the layout because I think it's lacking a bit of contrast, and I'm going to use some frayed leaf and once again just pull out a couple of lovely star stamps and stamp that around the layout. So there you have it. That's the almost finished layout. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you very soon with Altanu. Bye bye, have a lovely day.